Tom, so as you can see, Serhii Bohachuk is more than ready for December 21st, but it looks like Madrimov is more than ready for December 21st and February 22nd, I believe.
Yeah.
Serhii looks amazing. But what was your thoughts when you saw the announcements in the morning yesterday that Madrimov has scheduled a fight already ahead of actually?
It was a big surprise. It was a shock for us for them to announce a future fight for Madrimov, knowing how big of a puncher is Serhii Bohachuk. You see, he's ready for destruction. He's focused 100% on Madrimov. I'm not sure what the Madrimov team was thinking as far as agreeing to a fight for a future fight when Serhii's plan is going to be to derail that plan. So he's 100% focused. See how great a shape he is with Manny Robles defending him, and we're looking forward to a great fight. No disrespect to Madrimov, but I think Bohachuk's going to win that fight.
Yeah, and just overall, do you feel disrespected as a promoter with that kind of move? You've been in the boxing for so long. You've handled Hall of Fame careers like Gennady Golovkin. I don't think you've ever been in a situation like this, right, where a fighter has gone, opponent has gone ahead and...
Well, we've had, with Triple G, we had fights planned out, strategically planned out in the future, but we never announced a fight before a fight was actually done. So that's the part that is a little bit confusing. You know, that's out of our control. You know, we appreciate His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh putting Serhii on the show. He actually thought he was in Vegas when Serhii fought Vergil Ortiz, knocked him down twice, and he came up to us after the fight and said he thought Serhii won that fight, and that's why he wanted to put him on the December fight. Serhii wants all the best fights, and that's why this is a tremendous fight with Madrimov. Vergil Ortiz is one of the leading contenders for a fight of the year. But we really think he's going to come out victorious, and the future is wide open. With that deep a division, the future is wide open for Serhii.
And just curious, what if you guys win? Is that a good time for you guys to make the rematch for Vergil on February 22nd? A fill-in spot or something? Like if things don't go right for Madrimov, so to speak.
If Bohachuk beats Madrimov, anything's on the table. It could be a rematch with Vergil Ortiz. Could be the fight with Pandora, which he was supposed to fight in March last year. Could be a Tim Tszyu fight. There's so many great names in that division. Errol Spence is still at that division, so it really opens up a lot of opportunities for our next year.
Yeah, and just having fought Vergil Ortiz, having been his last opponent, what do you have thought of a matchup between Madrimov and Ortiz? Just from a fan's perspective, having faced Ortiz, you know?
All these fighters are tremendous fights that are in that division. I mean, that's a great matchup as well. You can't disrespect either guy. We thought that Serhii should have won the division, or at least should have kept his title in Vergil's fight. But Vergil's a great fighter. Madrimov put on a great fight against Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford's another huge name in that division. So there's so many great names that you can mix and match. It's almost like when we were on the Superfly shows on HBO. Everyone wanted to fight each other, and it was a mix and match situation between Chocolatito and Sistercat and all those guys that we think it's a similar situation now with Bohachuk and all the great names at 154.
And speaking of great shows that you put on December 13th at the Shoemass Casino, 360 Promotions card on UFC Fight Pass. Just talk to the fans about it.
It's tremendous. It'll be the homecoming for Carlos Balderas. We saw him here in the ring. Some of the fastest hands in boxing, big puncher. The pro debut of Perlita, so we're excited about that. Jorge Maravillo is going to be on show, and headlined by Sadruddin Akhmedov from Kazakhstan, trained by Abel Sanchez, so there's a lot of similarities. There's only one Triple G. I always have to remind people there's only one Triple G, but Sadruddin is a tremendous talent out of Kazakhstan, had a great amateur career, trained by Abel now, and we look for big things for Sadruddin Akhmedov.
Cool, thanks Tom, appreciate it.